Welcome to the Reaper. Leave your excuses at the door. They won't help you here. Today on Love and Lies, David's wife is having an emotional affair, and he's trying to figure out if he's overreacting. Spoiler, he's not. Let's dive in. All right, who's dealing with relationship drama today?
Hey Rex, it's David. I'm 32, from Denver, and I'm married. Or at least, I think I still am.
I think I still am doesn't sound promising. How long have you been married?
5 years. Together for 7 total.
And something's going wrong. What happened?
So, my wife Amy started a new job about 6 months ago. At first, everything was fine. She was excited about the work, getting along with her coworkers, all good. But then she started talking about this one guy. Let's call him Josh. At first, it was just, Josh said the funniest thing today. Or, Josh and I grabbed lunch. I didn't think anything of it.
But then it changed.
Yeah. She started texting him outside of work. Like, a lot. I'd see her smiling at her phone constantly. When I'd ask who she was talking to, it was always Josh. They started having inside jokes I wasn't part of. She mentioned him in every conversation.
Did you say anything?
I tried. I said something like, "You and Josh seem really close." She got defensive, said I was being jealous and controlling, that Josh was just a friend and I needed to trust her.
Okay, so what made you call me today?
Last week, I saw her from him. I wasn't snooping, it was just sitting on the counter and a text came through from him. It said, "I can't stop thinking about last night." When I asked her about it, she said they stayed late working on a project and had a good conversation, that it was innocent. But the way it was worded,
Didn't sound innocent.
no. So I asked if I could read their text, just to put my mind at ease. She refused, said I was being paranoid, that she deserved privacy, that our marriage was in trouble if I didn't trust her.
Classic deflection. She made you the bad guy for being concerned.
Exactly. And now I don't know what to do. Like, technically, she hasn't cheated, they're just talking, but it feels like cheating. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense, because it is cheating. David, let me tell you something about emotional affairs. They're just as much cheating as physical affairs, sometimes worse. Because at least with physical cheating, it's clear what happened. With emotional affairs, people like your wife can hide behind "we're just friends" while giving someone else the emotional intimacy that's supposed to be reserved for you.
But they haven't done anything physical.
That you know of. But let's say they haven't. Doesn't matter. She's sharing her thoughts, her feelings, her time with him instead of you. She's texting him all day. She lights up when she talks about him. She's defending him when you raise concerns. And she's refusing to set boundaries even though it's clearly hurting you. That's an affair.
She says I'm being jealous.
Of course she does. Because if she admits you're right, she has to admit what she's doing is wrong. It's easier to make you the bad guy. Let me ask you something. Has your marriage changed since Josh came into the picture?
Yeah. We barely talk anymore. When we do, she's distracted. Our sex life has basically disappeared. She's always on her phone. We used to have date nights, and now she's too tired or has work stuff.
Uh-huh. You know why that is? Because she's getting her emotional needs met by someone else. Josh is giving her attention, excitement, validation. You're the husband, he's the fantasy. And right now, the fantasy is winning.
So, what do I do?
We'll get to that. But first, I need to know, are you part of the problem here?
What do you mean?
I mean, before Josh showed up, were you paying attention to your wife? Were you making her feel valued? Or had you gotten comfortable and stopped putting in effort?
I work hard. I provide for us.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you were emotionally present. Because sometimes emotional affairs happen because there's a void in the marriage. I'm not saying it's your fault she's doing this. She's still making the choice to betray you. But if you want to fix this, you need to be honest about whether you contributed to that void.
Maybe. I've been focused on my career. We've been roommates more than partners lately. But I didn't cheat.
You're right. You didn't. She did. But if you want to save this marriage, you both have work to do. Let me ask you something important. Do you want to save this marriage?
I I think so. I mean, we've been together 7 years. We've built a life. I don't want to just throw that away.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you want to save it, not if you think you should because of time invested. Do you actually want to be married to her?
I don't know anymore. I love her, but I don't trust her. And I'm not sure I like who she's become.
That's honest, and that's actually a good place to start. Here's the thing, David. You can't fix this alone. She has to want to fix it too. And right now, she's not acting like someone who wants to fix it. She's acting like someone who's already checked out of the marriage.
So you're saying it's over?
I'm saying it's over if nothing changes. You've got a very small window here to find out if this marriage is salvageable, but that requires her to be willing to do the work. And from what you've told me, she's not even willing to admit there's a problem.
What if I give her an ultimatum?
Ultimatums can work, but only if you're actually willing to follow through. Are you?
What do you mean?
I mean, if you say it's me or Josh, and she chooses Josh or refuses to choose, are you prepared to leave? Because if you're not, then it's not an ultimatum. It's an empty threat, and she'll call your bluff.
I don't know if I'm ready to leave.
Then you're not ready for an ultimatum, but here's what you can do. Here's your play, David. You're going to have one serious conversation with her. Not a fight, not an accusation fest, a real, honest conversation. And here's what you're going to say. Amy, I need to talk to you about our marriage. I feel like we're losing each other. Your relationship with Josh makes me uncomfortable, and when I try to talk to you about it, you shut me down. I'm not trying to control you, but I need you to understand that what's happening right now feels like betrayal. I need us to go to marriage counseling. I need you to set boundaries with Josh. That means limiting contact to work hours only, no personal texting, no one-on-one hangouts. And I need you to invest that energy back into our marriage. If you're not willing to do those things, then I need to know now, because I can't keep living like this.
And if she refuses?
Then you have your answer. If she refuses counseling, refuses to set boundaries, and refuses to work on the marriage, then she's already chosen. She's choosing Josh over you. At that point, you need to decide if you're going to accept a marriage where you're not the priority or if you're going to walk away.
That's terrifying.
It is terrifying. But here's what's more terrifying. Staying in a marriage where you're miserable, where you don't trust your partner, where you're constantly wondering what she's doing with him. That's no way to live.
What if she agrees to everything but doesn't actually change?
Then you give it a timeline. You say, we're going to try counseling for 3 months. If things aren't better by then, we need to make a decision about whether this marriage works. And you stick to that timeline. Don't let it drag on for years.
Okay. And what about me? What do I need to do?
You need to work on yourself too. Go to individual therapy, not just couples. Figure out what you want from this marriage. Be honest about ways you've checked out. Start being more present. But, and this is important, you can't nice guy your way back into her affection. She has to choose to come back to the marriage. You can be the best husband in the world, but if she doesn't want to do the work, it won't matter.
This is a lot.
Yeah, it is. But you're at a crossroads, man. One way leads to trying to fix this with full honesty and commitment from both sides. The other way leads to divorce. There's no middle ground where you just ignore this and hope it goes away.
You're right. I need to have this conversation with her.
Tonight, don't put it off. And David, go into that conversation knowing that whatever her answer is, you'll be okay. If she chooses to work on the marriage, great. If she doesn't, then at least you know, and you can start moving on with your life.
And if she gets defensive again?
Then you stay calm and you repeat, I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to save our marriage. If you're not willing to have this conversation, then we don't have a marriage worth saving. Don't let her twist it around on you.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. Tonight when she gets home.
Good. And David, one more thing. Whatever happens, Don't let her gaslight you into thinking you're crazy for feeling this way. Your feelings are valid. An emotional affair is real. You're not overreacting.
Thank you. I really needed to hear that. I've been questioning my sanity for weeks.
That's what happens when someone's betraying you and telling you're the problem. Trust your gut. It's usually right.
I will. Thanks, Rex.
Good luck, man. I mean it. If your partner is having an emotional affair and telling you you're just jealous, listen up. You're not crazy. You're not controlling. You're watching your partner give someone else what they should be giving you. That's betrayal. Don't let anyone tell you different. That's all the truth you're getting today. This is Rex the Reaper, where feelings go to die.